YouTube, live from the nation's capital on this good Wednesday morning, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you might be in the world. Thank you for joining the Truth Conductor this morning. Man, Kevin Samuels say, doing life the right way doesn't work. And Christians love him. That's his whole thing. What's going on, gamer? That's his whole thing, that if you're out here and you're trying to do life right, you wasting your time. That's his philosophy. If you trying to do life right, you're wasting your time. And the church people love him. They love him. You know, and what can you say? Because when you try to share with them the word of God, they get offended. And quite honestly, why is that even a narrative, man? Why do people have to question if doing it the right way works? Why is that even a question? If the right way works. And I think people overlooking that fact. Why is that even a question? Why is that even a topic of conversation, man? With all this darkness in the world, with all this hate, with all this killings, that you know, it shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. And if you notice, with all of the violence that's going on in the world right now, nobody has an answer. Nobody know how to address it. And ain't nobody safe, man. That's the sad part about it. Ain't nobody safe. And we don't even know how to address the problem. In fact, we don't even know where to begin. Or trying to turn this tide of hate that's engulfing the world. And it's up to us if we're gonna make the change. It's up to us, man. If this situation is gonna change. This is not something that we can wait for somebody else to do. You have a part to play. And if you're sitting on the sideline, watching others trying to come up with solutions, you're part of the problem. Because you don't want to get involved. But yet, if a solution is put on the table and work, you want to take all kind of credit. But you don't want to be involved. And see, this is the problem that we have, not only in America, but in the world. People just don't want to get involved. See, they want to mind their business. And pray and hope that whatever they're facing will solve itself on its own. That's not going to work, y'all. We all in this. If my half of the ship go down, yours doesn't stay afloat. And we fighting each other like cats and dogs on a sinking ship. That the rich got all the lifeboats. And everybody got some isms in their life. I don't care who you are. I don't care how broke you are. I don't care how much money you got. Everybody got some isms in their life. And that means ain't nobody perfect, man. Well, if ain't nobody perfect, why can't we stop talking at each other and start talking to each other? See, this is the problem that we have right now. We got too many people that are talking at each other with the hatred, the division, the animosity, the vindictiveness, the revenge. And they ain't talking to each other with some love, some compassion, and some understanding. This is the problem. You see, and even more so, even see, people are not going to jump on this positive bandwagon until their favorite celebrity endorses it's time to go positive. And they'll run to their favorite celebrity and give all their money to that celebrity. But notice that same celebrity ain't saying nothing now. In the midst of the storm, nobody's saying a word. But when the storm is over, then everybody gonna come out the woodworks, man. And the people that's in the storm, that's in the trenches, that's on the front line, those are the ones people gonna ignore and look over. Okay, see, the ones that's fighting right now to keep positive relevant. When the good times come, they'll be the first ones looked over. And some joker that come up with his nails polished, hands ain't dirty, clean suit, they'll follow them to the end of the earth. But that person on the front line, man, that's been trying to warn them, that's been trying to show them, that's been trying to educate them, they still will ignore that person. That's just how society is, man. And see, and that's why when you're on the front line like this, man, you got to have some tough skin. Otherwise, you'll get eaten alive. I'm telling you. Because you're going to have to deal with rejection. You got to deal with discouragement. You got to deal with all of the doubt. You know, the second guessing who you are. You got to deal with all of that. You know how many people agree with stop hating each other because you disagree? But who is the truth conductor? What is he all about? I agree with the message, but I don't know who is that? What is that money going to benefit? That could be another Black Lives Matter. And you'll be surprised. That's how a lot of people, oh man, that could be another Black Lives Matter. Come taking your money. See, that's an organization. And now they peeling back the finances and they see, man, you know, them people, and they ain't even about the black community. That's the sad thing. Look how much money they've gotten, and they ain't even about the fucking black community. Only time they about the black community is when somebody white kill the black community. Black folk can kill each other all day long. Black Lives Matter ain't gonna say a motherfucking word. Ain't gonna say a motherfucking word. But they'll turn around and tell you Black Lives Matter. Only matter when white people kill black folk. That's when Black Lives Matter. And y'all sending your money, you know, doing, man, I can show you There's a restaurant over in Southwest DC called Hank's Oyster Bar. I just did a tour the other day, and I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all how they treat our history. Okay? But Black Lives Matter, and they got a Black Lives Matter sign in the window. They got a Black Lives Matter sign in the window. Look, there's a table. This plaque, this table sitting on is the largest attempted escape on the Underground Railroad in the United States of America. Okay? I moved the table, see? It's sitting on top of a plaque. And they got a Black Lives Matter banner in the window. But yet, when it comes to Black history, all you want to do is fill up a table. When it comes to Black history, you don't give a fuck. And see, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. See, a lot of people that's out here trying to do it right are being discouraged, man, because folk don't want to support positive. You see, you come out here with a positive idea, with a positive message, people will look at you like a cow looking at a new gate. That's how they'll look at you, man. Who are you? What organization are you with? See, you're not supposed to be able to come up with a positive idea on your own. You're supposed to be in an organization. See, they have to back your positive idea. And if no organization is backing your positive idea, you must be a crook. You must be a con man. If you can't get nobody to back your positive idea, I'm not going to give you my dollar. Where's my dollar going? I need to know what, if I'm going to give you $1, I tell you what, I give you 50 cents and I won't even worry about it. Okay, but if I'm going to give you $1, I need to know where it's going. I need to know who's going to benefit from that dollar. That's how people are. And in the meantime, all hell is breaking loose around us. Ain't nowhere safe, man. You go to the store, you go to church, you go to the mall, you go to the game, wherever you go to a concert, ain't no place safe. But yet, we can't, no, true conductor, we can't give you no money, man. For you to get out here with a stop hating each other because you disagree sign. We can't do that, man. You can't. How you expect that people gonna support you financially just cause you got a positive message? And you think people supposed to give you some money? Man, what's wrong with you? Shit, I'm going to get me a Let's Go Brandon shirt, which means fuck Joe Biden. I go buy one of them before I give you some money to say stop hating each other because you disagree. See, I know, I don't know where that money going. Let's Go Brandon. See, they don't know who's behind that. You see, everybody's supporting Let's Go Brandon, but you don't know who you making rich. You making somebody rich off a negative idea. But you won't make nobody rich off a positive idea. Isn't that something? The only way you can get rich now in the world is you got to go negative. You got to do something negative to get wealth. You can't get wealth being positive. And we wonder why we got the crime we got in our community, man. We wonder why we got all the destruction and all the anger and the hatred, because you can't do it right. And people will support it. But Black Lives Matter, though. Black Lives Matter. Just that simple, man. See, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell you. But again, ain't nobody interested.